Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar Hub. A seismic shift is rippling through the dinar investment community as insider sources confirm Chase Bank has initiated discreet calls to select VIP clients holding BAP, substantial Iraqi dinar reserves. While no public statement has surfaced, high-net-worth investors across the US report receiving private outreach from Chase representatives in recent days. These communications, according to well-placed sources, are not routine banking interactions but part of a confidential pre-exchange protocol tied to the long-awaited Iraqi dinar revaluation. Though details remain closely guarded, this sudden activity hints at a high-level financial transition that could affect not only dinar holders but also those invested in Vietnamese dong and Zimbabwean baht currency. The unexpected nature of these calls is sparking optimism and raising critical questions. Why now? What does this mean for the global financial landscape? Most crucially, how close are we to a full-scale global currency exchange activation? Reliable sources indicate these calls are not random but part of a coordinated strategy within Chase's private banking division. Reports from California, Texas, Florida, and New York confirm that clients with verified IQD holdings above specific thresholds received unprompted outreach. The language used was deliberately vague, yet laced with coded phrases like ensure readiness, review holdings, and prepare exchange preferences, suggesting these VIPs are being pre-positioned for a packed, major event. While skeptics may dismiss this as rumor, the consistency of reports across regions lends credibility. Chase Bank has remained silent, fueling speculation further. Financial analysts urge investors to stay vigilant, as such moves often signal the final stages before significant financial actions. The targeted nature of these communications points to a deliberate, tiered approach by Chase, likely testing systems before broader engagement. The recipients of these calls are not average retail clients, but elite, Tier 1 investors, often with deep holdings in Iraqi dinar, Vietnamese dong, and Zimbabwean dollar. These individuals, classified as currency-ready clients in Chase's internal systems, have passed stringent KYC protocols and maintain ties with the bank's wealth management or private banking arms. Insiders confirm these clients were flagged for rapid, large-scale currency transactions, indicating a segmented rollout strategy. This mirrors historical institutional patterns. Start with high-tier clients, refine processes, then scale to broader groups with momentum. The discreet nature of these calls suggests Chase is minimizing risks while preparing for a potential currency event that could disrupt markets if mishandled. For dinar holders, this could mark the first tangible step toward long-awaited financial redemption. To grasp the significance of Chase's actions, consider the Iraqi dinar's complex history. Devalued in the early 2000s, the dinar has fueled a global community of investors awaiting its revaluation. Dismissed by mainstream economists, recent Iraqi reforms, new monetary policies, and global trade reintegration have reignited hope. Reports of lower denomination notes and quiet confirmations from financial institutions add credibility to the narrative. In this context, Chase's targeted outreach appears calculated, not coincidental. The bank's private, off-the-record communication aligns with protocols for high-stakes currency events, where premature disclosure could trigger market volatility. By using phone calls rather than formal channels, Chase ensures discretion while preparing its highest-stake clients, potentially signaling the start of a broader, multi-bank currency exchange framework. The implications extend beyond dinar holders to those invested in Vietnamese dong and Zimbabwean dollar, as historical patterns suggest correlated currency movements. Vietnam's economic growth and Zimbabwe's currency reforms signal potential realignments, and Chase's infrastructure could support exchanges for these currencies if dinar redemptions proceed. This has sparked intense activity in online investor communities, with forums and Telegram groups buzzing. Reports of calls to dinar holders have fueled last-minute IQD purchases, particularly uncirculated 25000 notes, and traders are bracing for volume surges. Financial influencers urge vigilance over the next 70 to 96 hours, citing patterns preceding major financial shifts. While speculative, the growing search traffic for terms like Dinar Exchange A, and Chase Bank IQD reflects rising public curiosity and market ripples. Analysts like Dr. Henry Maddox, an expert in global banking, view Chase's actions as deliberate, akin to the Kuwaiti dinar revaluation in the 1990s. Financial strategist Laura Quinn notes Iraq, Vietnam, and Zimbabwe's recent reforms, digital currency, compatibility, compliance upgrades, and trade integration as precursors to a significant event. Skeptics caution that without public confirmation, these developments remain speculative, but the convergence of insider reports and expert analysis suggests a calculated global currency realignment. The timing aligns with Iraq's IMF-backed reforms, Vietnam's economic benchmarks, and US Treasury memos redefining high-risk currency handling. Chase's calls may be the first visible sign of a long-planned, rapidly activating timeline. For ICD, VND, and ZWL holders, preparation is critical. Verify physical currency for authenticity, as banks may reject damaged or counterfeit notes. Update KYC documents to ensure compliance with redemption protocols. Stay alert for bank-issued booking codes or scheduling links, as insiders suggest limited exchange windows. Beware of scams. Fraudulent agents may exploit this news, so only engage verified Chase representatives. The silence from U.S. agencies like the Treasury and Federal Reserve is typical during volatile transitions to prevent market chaos. Behind-the-scenes coordination, hinted at in World Bank white papers, suggests digital exchange platforms are nearing completion, possibly explaining the timing of Chase's outreach. This strategic pause may precede a formal swift launch. Zimbabwe's currency, once dismissed due to hyperinflation, is gaining traction with its shift to a gold-backed digital model. Quiet acquisitions of ZWL notes, especially TRIA serials, signal insider confidence in its integration into regional or BRICS trading systems. If Chase's dinar-focused calls are part of a broader exchange framework, ZWL redemptions could follow. Meanwhile, Chase and other banks are upgrading digital currency systems, enhancing FX transaction servers, and integrating biometric and two-factor authentication for high-volume redemptions. Internal training documents mention terms like currency exchange 410 and foreign asset class 7, hinting at near-complete back-end infrastructure. For investors, this signals that activation, not just preparation, may be imminent. Speculation about revaluation rates fuels debate. Leaked briefings suggest IQD could float at $1.61, with VIP contract rates up to $4.76. VND might see initial values near $0.47, with contracts up to $3.95, while ZWL rates could range from $0.11 to $0.43, depending on note series. These figures, though unverified, align with central bank models. Risks remain: counterfeit notes, misinformation, tiered redemption delays, and potential tax implications require vigilance. Other banks like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, and HSBC are updating currency protocols, suggesting a coordinated multi-bank effort. Investors should verify holdings, update documentation, discreetly inquire about bank protocols, monitor official channels, and rely on verified sources to stay ahead in this critical window. Thanks for watching Iraqi Dinar Hub. If you found this update valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a critical development in the world of the Iraqi dinar. Got thoughts or questions? Drop them in the comments below. We read everyone. Until next time, stay informed, stay prepared, and stay ahead. This is Iraqi Dinar Hub, where real updates meet real opportunities.